Hey everyone, it's Alison Heikkila. Thank you so much for joining me. It's time for my latest video for Imagine, and we're going to be doing a love-themed card today. Not necessarily a romantic love card, but just, a card that says love ya, that you can give to your partner or spouse or even your best friend. Maybe even a sibling. Hey, whoever you love. Love ya, I feel like, is a more relaxed, kind of chill way to say that you love somebody. It's, it doesn't have to be as serious as like an I love you card. It's a little bit more lighthearted, So that's what we're going to do today. I've got the Berry Blaze Kaleidacolor Rainbow ink pad, and then I have the Confetti Hearts embossing folder from Sizzix, and I've got a brayer here, and I've got some Strathmore Smooth Bristol cardstock, and we're going to get started by applying the Kaleidacolor to the brayer and then getting that color onto the cardstock. So I'm going to I'm not even clicking it together. This will bring the colors together like so, but we don't need to do that today. I'm going to just apply this color onto my brayer. And now I'm going to take some water and I'm going to spritz my brayer. But I'm going to do it off camera so that I don't soak up all of my my workspace here. Just doing a couple of squirts here and there. See that? And then we're going to apply that color going down. And we're going to have to do this a couple of times. And there are different ways that you can do this. You don't have to do it this way, but this is the way I decided to do it today. Just want to make sure I get a lot of coverage on here. Again, I'm going to spray this off camera with the water just to get those colors kind of moving around a little bit. And then again, we're going to apply that color to the smooth Bristol cardstock. I actually kind of like this bit of grunge that we have going on, but I'm going to do it one more time just to kind of fill in those spaces a little bit. One more time with the water. I think that's looking pretty good. I like it. All right, I'm going to clean off my brayer, let this dry, and then we'll move on. Okay, this is mostly dry. A little bit of dampness in some spots, but we're going to use that to our advantage because we want to use the embossing folder that I've got here, and we're going to run this through my die cut machine. And when it's damp, it kind of breaks up the fibers a little bit more so that the design gets kind of embedded into the cardstock a little bit better. So I'm going to run that through and we'll see what we have. Here is what we have. Very cool. Got some really nice texture happening here, but we're going to enhance it a little bit further. I've got my VersaFine Clair in Monarch, and we are going to take this and very carefully rub over the top. Now, because it's a 3D embossing folder, there's some hearts that are higher than others. See, this one is up high. This one is recessed back a bit. So it's not going to get all of them, but it's going to make the ones that are on top really stand out. But you want to do this really carefully so that you don't push into too many of the areas that you don't want it. I'm just going to rub back and forth here and enhance some of these hearts that are higher up. You might want to go at it with the corner a little bit more than just going flat the way I started, depending on how the hearts are starting to show up. See the difference? Isn't that fun? That's fun. Just going to keep going. Just carefully rubbing so that we don't get too much of the background. If you get a little bit, that's okay. We've already got sort of a distressed thing happening because we didn't fully coat the background with our color. Kind of a grungy Valentine This is more my style anyway. There we go. That's looking kind of cute. And if you see any hearts that are like almost complete, you can go at it with the corner and kind of fix it. That's cute. I'm going to fix this one a little bit here. Again, I'm going to use the corner of my ink pad, which I know is really hard to see on camera, but hopefully you can see that I've got my ink pad tilted a bit so that I can control where the ink is going a little easier. This heart here needs something. I think the rest are okay. We are going to trim this panel down. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but I want it to be 4 by 5 1/4, so I'm going to just give this a little chop with my trimmer. I've got to cut off each side a little bit because there's a blank space in the folder. I'm going to trim off a little bit of the pink, but more of the purple, I think. Yeah, 4 by 5 1/4. That is looking pretty cute. We're going to add some more to this though. We're going to take a Lilac Posies fireworks spray. You could see that the color is very dark here and very light here. This is where all of the sparkly wonderfulness is. So you need to make sure that you shake that up. You can do it side to side if you feel like that's a better way for you. I usually just go up and down. And once all of that shiny goodness is mixed in, you know that your spray is ready to use. You can hear that there's those atomizer balls in there. And we're just going to shake this up really good. I've got some cardboard here so that I can avoid getting spray everywhere on my desk. And now we're just going to give it a light kind of spritz here and there. Just adding some splatters. And I will show you what that looks like up close. You can see some of those areas are really shiny already. See that? And this is going to dry super shiny. Here is the panel totally dry, and you can see all of that shimmery goodness. That's why I love the fireworks sprays. They're so pretty. Adds a little something extra to that background. So now I have the Love Ya die set from CZ Design and Simon Says Stamp. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out that Lilac Posies fireworks spray again. And we're going to paint a piece of paper. This is Canson mixed media paper. And I'm going to open this up. I already re-shook it. Put that off to the side. Try not to spill my bottle here. And I'm going to just paint a piece of this paper. This way it will perfectly match this spritzing that we've done in the background, and it'll be nice and shiny and totally coordinated. I'm going to make sure that it'll fit. That looks good. Now we can close this up, move that off to the side, and clean our brush. And now we'll just let this dry. But you can see already that that's really shimmery. Okay, we're going to cut this out. And then we will also cut out our top layer. I have this shiny purple cardstock that we're going to use for that. I think it'll look nice. Okay, here is my sentiment, which looks so cute here. I really like that. And now we have our card base, and I am not leaving that white. So what I have is Angel Pink Memento ink, and we are going to apply that to the outside edge. I was originally going to do purple. I was going to take out the Monarch VersaFine Clair again, but I think it'll look better with something a little bit lighter. So we're just going to add this color and let's make sure that we like it. Yep, I think that's cute. And we'll finish going around the edge. Off screen, I applied glue to all my components and stuck them to my base. And I think that this looks really cute. Again, this is totally appropriate for your spouse, partner, bestie, sibling, whomever you want to spread a little love to without it necessarily needing to be romantically charged. I think it's really cute, really fun, and these techniques work with pretty much any embossing folder you've got. So I hope you give these a try, and I will talk to you all very soon. Be well, stay safe, peace out.